You. Nice. New level in herbalism. Okay. So, main quest. Track down Reeky. Optional, talk to Reeky's father. I would say Reeky's father sounds like one of the best leads to Reeky, so here we go. I just need to read the quest description again because it has been a while. On the scent, one of the new members of the Neuhoff gang, a fellow who goes by the moniker of Reeky, should be somewhere in the vicinity of Ledetchko. Unfortunately, that's about all I could find out so far. I accept it shouldn't be too hard to, well, catch scent of this Reeky, though I don't expect it will be a pleasant encounter. True, it was the lead we basically got from Ginger, right? Who are you?
My respects to you.
Ah, I guess he's an archer. Let's see if we can ask something about Reeky. I have a bow. It's easier than you think. It's a lot harder to hit moving targets than actually using it. Yeah, I do believe that. Like, from what I know, it really depends on the bow, how hard it is to pull it, and, like, keep it pulled. You also need to watch for the string flaying your wrist. Yes, found out the hard way. Me too. I mean, I haven't used a bow in, like, 13 years, I think? But it did, like, a little bit of archery. And yeah. Oof. It can really, really, really hurt.
Why do they call Hinek Reeky anyway?
He's a tanner, isn't he? If you're ever downwind of him, you'll understand. Tanning isn't a trade for the weak of stomach.
True enough, but not every courier gets cursed with a name like that.
Well, Hinek's nature's no sweeter than his smell.
Yes. Well, good thing that no one is calling us Reeky. And don't you dare, chat.
So you know this Hinek. Can you tell me something about him?
Not much, I confess. Most of the village folk avoid him like the plague.
Why is that?
No one with a nose likes spending too much time around tanners. And that Reeky keeps bad company. I've never heard a good word said about him.
I kind of feel bad for Reeky.
Don't tell me there's not a single person who talks to him.
He's been seen around with one of the bathhouse wenches. Adela, I believe she's called.
Another lead. Nice.
Why has he got such a bad name?
New perk.
Well, like his old man, he doesn't talk much to anyone. And then he's always skulking off somewhere. I heard he got a taste of the pillory in Ratai for thieving. And in Neuhoff, he got boozed up in the alehouse with his cronies, and they beat up some merchants.
So a bit more than high spirits.
Just so.
We also
We're
heard
all
about
honest
that.
folk here, and we've no use for the likes of him.
What can you tell me about the old courier?
He's as cantankerous as a hog in a thorn bush. He won't talk to anyone.
Me talking to the dead is going to be harder than I expected. But hey, main level, a new perk. Thing it. Oh gosh, look at that. So many perks we can choose from. Okay, Aesthetic still no, Manly Odor still no, Knight Rider and Wanderer still no. What is Renegade brand? Penalties on stats following release from jail 20% lower. I mean, so far, we never went to jail. Despite, like, all the thieving. So, meh. Scout. Oh yeah, that's like that you uncover more of the map. Then we have, like, lots of, like, shuffling around attribute thingies. Like Brew, Cloak and Dagger, Golden Tongue. Can... Scholar. Increases reading level by 3, but strength and warfare -1. I don't want to lose strength, to be honest. I mean, we could go for First Aid 3. Especially, like, unlocking more dialogue choices with First Aid sounds kind of nice. Infamous. For low reputation in a given area, you also get a +1 bonus on strength, speech, agility, and vitality. Huh. But your reputation rises much faster than usual, and the penalties for serving jail time are less. But I mean, I think so far we always have, like, positive reputation, right? Where the heck is Rovna? Okay, so I guess except in Rovna, people... Nah. In Sasa we actually have, like, a negative reputation. Like, below 50. Damn villagers. But yeah. So local hero, +1 bonus on strength, speech, agility, vitality. But our reputation also falls much faster. I think we're going to take first aid. Just going for the dialogue option here. I mean, I don't know. I'm kind of scared of like losing reputation even faster. Because sometimes you really, really quickly lose reputation. I mean, just remember the Vicar, where I wanted to learn more about the Waldensians, and he was like, I'm not going to tell you, and we still lost reputation. I'm still convinced that he also didn't know. Alright. Are you the dad? I guess you are.
God save you. What can I do for you?
I'm looking
Reeky.
for your son. Any idea where he might be?
I don't know nothing.
Don't you at
But
least
you know
where he
everything.
usually goes? It's important.
Hinek shows up at home once in a blue moon, so I don't know nothing about where he gets to. Even if I did, why would I tell every Tom, Dick, and Harry?
I mean, I'm called Henry. Okay, set-wise, we can use everything. I'm not sure if it helps if we say, like, your son is in trouble. Let's try the envoy thing.
Watch your tongue, peasant. I'm an envoy of Sir Radzig Kobyla, and this is an official investigation. Stop trying to put me off and tell me where your son is right now.
I apologize if I offended you, young man. But still, I don't know where Hinek is. He
Oh,
turned up at the house
security.
a while back, but then he vanished again in a hurry.
And you don't know where he went? What?
It wasn't a no.
Look, it's been clear to me for a long time that my boy was headed for the gallows. But I'm still his father, right? And you can't expect me to rat on my own son.
If you value your son's life at all, you better pray I find him, because I'm not the only one looking for him.
That's no surprise. But what of it? If you're here on behalf of Sir Radzig, there's nothing waiting for Hinek but the gibbet.
Fair. I mean, if you took part in, like, slaughtering all those people, rightfully so, right? We'd just like to advance this and to get our
It
answers.
doesn't have to be that way. If Hinek cooperates, he can save his neck.
I can't say you put my mind at ease. But to hell with it. I'll tell you what I know. All right. He was here a few days ago, but he left right away. He looked like he was in a hurry.
And you don't know where he went?
I've got an idea, but I don't know where it is exactly.
I don't follow.
Hinek makes some money on the side from poaching. He boasted to me a few times about what a great hideout he found in
He
the
really
woods,
likes crime.
but he never told me where it is.
Well, it's not much to go on, but it's better than nothing. Thank you.
So we just know he's poaching somewhere?
Don't you have any clue at all where his hideout could be?
I really don't know nothing about that. I could tell when he'd come from there is all.
How's that?
Because every time he brought some hides for tanning and money.
I'm not sure if it helps if we say I need to know more. We're probably just going to lose
What
reputation.
more do you know?
Nothing. I swear to God Almighty, I've said all I know. Hinek never told me nothing.
Henry also really likes crime. What a match. No, we're not going for someone called Reeky. That's like a turn-off name.
I know he didn't talk to you about it, but you must have noticed something, right? How much time did he spend away? What was he wearing? How did he look when he came back? Anything?
Well, he came and went at all sorts of hours. I really don't know. Except maybe one thing. He'd come home scratched with brambles and with leaves and muck on him.
So he probably went through thick woods to get to that place.
I reckon.
Does that help?
What do I know?
Oh
He
well.
had money because he sold the stuff right away.
I suppose. He never kept any of his loot here.
Do you know who he
Smart
sold
boy.
it to?
No. But the innkeeper came here now and again and gave him coin. Of course, it could have been for me.
All right, I'll ask at the inn then.
Yeah, maybe if we talk like
If
to
he's really in as much shit as you say, please try and find him.
on it, but like maybe if we talk to like all the people, we can kind of like narrow it down where he is. At least I'm hoping we don't have to search like the whole forest. Yeah, and we're going to miss Reeky's tourney. Oh well. How late is it? Yeah, at some point we should also look for a room. Did we ever find the tavern in here? I don't think so. Wait, I think this here is the inn, right? You're ready to win the tourney, in my opinion. Yeah, Luna, the thing is, they're still looking for us in Rotei. I don't think, like, when they want to throw you into prison, you should go and participate in a tournament, you know? Hey, Hila, nice to see you. How are you doing? How's your weekend so far? I'm doing okay. Had a very nice weekend. Just have like a very busy week ahead of me, so yeah, kind of enjoying the quiet before the storm. How are you? Oh yeah, just saying. Like next time, Luna, I would try actually to go for the tourney again. Here we need to go. I'm just gonna book a room, and afterwards we can like try to talk to other people.
Good evening.
One room, please.
Can I sleep here?
Certainly. For how long?
Good night.
Just the one night?
All right. Money up front, though.
That's been great. I've had a lovely day. Nice. Happy to hear that. You're not gonna stream today, Hila, right? Or are you planning to stream later on?
Agree?
That's a poor offer.
Oh, is that a no? Yeah, I think you usually can't get them to go down to 1.8.
What do you say to this?
Maybe?
Well, no. A little more, and we'll shake on it.
Yeah, we always only get them to 1.9.
You've got it all to yourself. No
Oh.
one will disturb you.
I mean, we're doing it mainly for the XP anyway, right?
God bless. Certainly, I'll fetch it
Okay.
right away.
No, Sundays are for editing. That's fair. I mean, that also always like takes quite a bit of time, right? Ah, yeah, innkeeper. Here we go.
I'm honored that you should come to me.
How far are you in this by now? Is it so good? It is, it is. I mean, I did install at some point like a mod which allows me to just like save whenever I want to. I would personally recommend that. And yeah, that made it like way more relaxed, cause the risk of just like losing a lot of progress is basically non-existent if you like save every now and then. But yeah, definitely made it better for me. I am so enjoying it. If anything, it's even better now. How are your games going? I might be starting Expo 33 today. Oh, nice! Enjoy that. I heard so many great things about Clair Obscur. It's kind of funny how like different people reference it by different names. Like either Expedition 33 or Clair Obscur. Or if you don't pronounce it in French, Clair Obscur. There we go.
What's happening around here?
Ah, you know how it is. Always something.
Come
Especially
on, tell
at
me.
the mill. Not a week goes by without some ruckus there. But I'm wise to them troublemakers. Whenever they're planning some mischief, they're always huddled there in the corner, hatching their plots. Like yesterday, for instance. And there's more. Like Vatsek has started an archery contest here. If you want to try your luck at winning a few groschen, you should go and see him. And that's not all.
I guess we could try that.
Now I think of it, I've not seen Kunhutta here for some time, the local herb woman. She always comes here once a week for a tankard of ale, but she ain't turned up recently. I hope nothing's happened to her.
Baguette. Do you... So do you speak French, Fox? It's been really good. I did lose a lot of hours in CK3 off stream. Aw, and I just left and turned off my PC the other night because it made me so angry. Oh no, I'm sorry to hear that, Hila. I mean, cool that you're enjoying CK3, not cool if... Yeah, it doesn't work out. Like, lost lots of progress, or why did that what happened?
I want to ask about the courier's son, Hinek.
I'll ask someone else. They've nothing to do with Reeky. They only drive my customers away.
I know that you have something to do with him.
I heard a different story. I heard the two of you do business together.
Who are you anyway?
A friend of Hinek's. He's gone missing and I need to find him.
I don't know where he is. But if you find the bastard...
He really likes that gesture, right?
Goods.
Ah. So I know that you know more. I mean, we could try to just intimidate him. Yeah, I have no idea what happened. Big sad. Oh, that sucks. I'm really sorry to hear that. But like, is it just a bug? That something went south, or... Let's try intimidation.
I've no time for this. I have to find Hinek and you're gonna help me.
Am I now? Even if I did know, why the hell would I help you?
This is a nice alehouse.
Kinda sounded like a failure.
It would be a shame if anything happened to it.
Are you threatening me?
What do you think?
Yes.
So are you gonna talk? Or do I have to be sad?
Fine. Let's get to the point then.
You know,
Reputation lost.
where there's a will, there's a way.
I did some deal with Reeky, but I swear to God, I don't know where he is.
Well, that didn't really help.
I hear Hinek has a hideout in the woods he uses for hunting game. Do you know where it is?
Not exactly. That is... I don't know where it is at all.
But
But I happen to know it's a dark place, a cave or an old mine shaft.
how do you know that?
Whenever Reeky was going poaching, he always came to me first for candles and lamp oil. He brought the game skinned and gutted, so we had to have a light for that.
So, we know there's a place where you need to go through like thickets and then into a mine shaft or something. It could be anywhere. That music is so good though. It really is. There's really nice medieval music in this game. I can't find my saves. Oh no. Oh gosh, this really sucks. It's like one of the worst things to happen. I'm really sorry, Hila. And that's really crazy, so they just disappeared? That's awful. Of course. Leclerc de baguette. Much French. But yeah, the nice thing about Clair Obscur is that you also have like lots of French music in it, with like French lyrics. I really like that. But I also gotta say, my French is like... basic. I can understand more than I can talk, but it's basically really just like the fundamentals.
How much game did he bring you?
It's just exhaust all the dialogue
Two
options.
pieces. There's no great demand here. Sometimes the gentry has something, otherwise it ends up in sausages.
And do you know of any mine shafts nearby?
There's a few of them around. There's one on the opposite bank, a short way off the path leading from the forge to the west. Then there's a mine gallery to the east of the village, up in the woods above the cliffs. And I heard there's one shaft on the headland close to the water.
Thank you.
I hope we got markers for that, because I already forgot everything.
Watch you don't break your neck though. It's rough ground, and you could easily fall down a shaft.
Find the disused mine shaft on the left bank of Sasa River. I think we got markers, I like that. But that's nice, so we have like 3 locations and we have to think about like what is matching the description of his father, right? I think that we can do.
Farewell.
I'll be back in touch.
Yeah, but I just have to save the Targaryen dynasty yet again, which is fun. At least that. But so like the save is completely gone, or just like the latest save is gone? CK3 got mid issues with saves. Occasionally they can just break sometimes, at least in my experience. Ah, that sucks. Ah, mods have the issues. Ah, okay. I mean, still sucks. But it would be even worse if like the base game had those issues. Okay, we have like 3 options here. I would say before we do anything else, we're just talking to the bathhouse wench. And there we go. And I think then we talk to everyone, right? But you were also thinking about playing this game, Hila, right? Or am I misremembering? There we go.
Good God. What happened to your clothes? If you were robbed, you should report it.
Why are they all so savage?
I heard you've been seeing Hinek, the tanner's son.
So what? Come to preach at me, have you? That I'm a loose woman, a sinner, that I seduce decent men?
I mean, we know you do.
I just wanted to ask you a few questions. It's not my business how you live your life.
I'm glad to hear it. Some folk don't care for the way I make a living.
I can imagine.
So, what about you then? You look a bit careworn. A bath with a bit of company might do you good.
I mean, okay, we can't say yes. Sadness. I mean, we need someone to wash our clothes again, right? Yeah, I want to play it. Make it look really fun. Nice, happy to hear that. But yeah, if you want to play it, I would maybe see like if you also dislike like the save mechanism in the game. If you dislike it, I can recommend you the mod I use. But maybe you're also not going to mind it, so.
Maybe later, sweetheart. Right now, I have some questions to ask.
Ask away then.
Well, Henry. This is like the 3rd girl you're flirting with today.
Where can I find Hinek?
I haven't seen him in the village for a few days. He must have run off to the woods again.
Does he do that often?
From time to time.
What the hell does he get up to there?
I don't know.
I like the save system. I know, Luna, and I mean it's very fair. But also, if you look up the game, you find like so many people being upset about the save system. But that's why I said like I would try it out like vanilla, and just see if you like it or if you dislike it. Because I think it's sad if that's like stopping you from enjoying the game if it's just something which is like easily fixable with a mod. And as I said, maybe you're going to enjoy it. Maybe you're more like Luna in that regard. I would go with the second one. Because, I mean, we can't even prove that we're a friend of Hinek. We're not asking like we're a friend, right?
He goes to the woods from time to time. That smells fishy to me.
What do you mean? There's no law against it, is there?
With all the footpads, looters, cumans, and God knows what other vermin around, it's not the sort of thing an honest man would do.
But Hinek doesn't have anything to do with those people.
Oh, really?
We literally know he's a poacher.
I don't imagine he's gathering mushrooms.
Mushrooms? No. More like hares or other game.
So Hinek is a poacher? That's no surprise.
Well, he was never much of one for an honest trade.
Do you know exactly where he goes? Maybe he has some favourite spot he might have told you about?
He said he has some hideout in the woods, but he didn't tell me where.
I think that's not really helping us.
I found out that Hinek goes poaching in the woods and he's got a hideout there. What do you know about it?
He literally said that though.
Don't worry. Hinek has much bigger problems than being caught poaching. And you're not involved in it anyway, are you?
No, I'm not. It's true he used to go hunting in the woods sometimes. When he came back, he'd usually come to me. That's all.
Oh yeah, maybe we can narrow down the direction.
Do you know what route he took? At least the general direction. Anything that could help me find his hideout.
I think he usually went through the woodcutter's camp, because he always brought me freshly chopped firewood, and he had wood chips on his boots.
Good. So at least I know where to start.
Yeah, we really have to look at the map because I have no idea what's around here. Yeah, we already know who he sold the meat to.
How did you know he'd been to the woods?
He always talked about what he caught. and he never came to me at other times. Probably didn't have the money for it. God bless.
And in Minecrafting the save potions, they also level up your drinking, which lets you take the Witcher perk. Very cool. I mean, at least the way I play it, I mean, so far, I've never even seen Belladonna. So, at least with like gathered herbs for myself, I couldn't even craft Savior Schnapps. And I've not been actively looking for it, but like wherever I went, I looked around to see if I can find Belladonna. So I think the game doesn't make it like super accessible to craft Savior Schnapps. Okay. Where do we have the Woodcutters Camp? Well. Given that the Woodcutters Camp is here, I would assume that the cave here is our destination. I think it should be rather late. So we're not going to be reckless, but instead we're just going to have a good night of sleep. I never had much issues with the save mechanic, but I think I made sure I had plenty before doing main missions. Did you just buy Savior Schnapps, Alistair, or did you also craft it yourself? If so, am I just overlooking the Belladonna? And sleepy sleep. But I think especially also with like the bandit ambushes and then you have like 4 bandits and 1 dog chasing after you. I'm just really glad that I can just save and have like multiple attempts to try that and learn from that. I think it's just not looking in the right places. And we are quite hungry. Let's see if we can eat something here. And we can. Very nice. Did you just say I'm trespassing? Weird. Because when I entered and got the soup, I wasn't trespassing as far as I saw it. Huh. I bought it a lot, but I play very differently from yourself. I explored a lot before I even got into the main campaign, and had tons of money from looting corpses and ambushes. Yeah, okay. I mean, I guess I'm also... Oh hey, we got a vitality perk. I mean, I'm also not broke. I mean, we have like 2.8 groschen. But yeah. Oh, vitality. You run slower, that thing. Either you run faster or run slower, but also your stamina consumption is adjusted. If you don't either overeat or go hungry for 5 consecutive days, you get a +1 bonus on vitality and agility. I don't think that happens a lot. Berserk. As soon as you have falls to a minimum, you go berserk and your stamina regenerates 4 times faster. That's kind of fun. After beating your first opponent, the power of your attacks will increase for a while and your stamina will regenerate faster. That sounds cool. That sounds really cool. We will take that. That sounds really nice for groups. I was still terrible with a bow, though that was my weakness. But so in the beginning you were just like walking around, just like doing side quests, or just doing nothing? So just like exploring, not really going for any quests or any objective.